everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Slap to the Future, guys. And on this episode, we are starring Jada Pinkett Smith. Now, I want to get into this, guys. Like this is something different. This doesn't have anything to do with Will Smith. This doesn't have anything to do with Jada Pinkett as a wife. Okay? I need you guys to come in and give your point of view on what you guys feel. Okay? This is not about her as a wife. All right? This is something totally different. This show is different because I don't really know who Cleopatra was. Shout out to Planet in the building. Planet, I don't know Cleopatra. I don't. I'm going to be honest. But y'all know when something happens in the Smith family, I got to bring it to you guys. And this guy right here, you see this guy with the dark eyebrows? This is Ben, okay? This is Ben Shapiro or something like that. I think that's his name. Shout out to Ben. Ben, if you watching this dude, I do all the reports on the Smith family, okay? I just got the tweets. I got the DMs with Jada Pinkett calling you a racist peckerhead. Now I'm gonna tell you, Ben, she didn't say peckerhead. Like I put peckerhead in the caption. She actually called you the actual name. And Ben, you know what a pecker is. Okay, so she called you that kind of head. She called you a D head and called you a racist D head. Now, this is my thing, guys. Shout out to the Gooch in the building. The Gooch, I don't know if you know who Cleopatra is. Shelly in the building. How you doing? Love Orlando in the building. I need you guys to help me out with this show right here because I really don't. I've been trying to do some research on Cleopatra. Cleopatra, I believe, under skin queen from the east. Okay, now listen. This guy Ben is not the only person that's saying that Cleopatra wasn't black. Now, what I found out was Jada Pinkett Smith. She's one of the producers. I don't know if she's the main producer. She has a Netflix series that just came out, well, the trailer just came out. It's a Cleopatra series. I guess this is Cleopatra's life story, and they have it as a black woman playing Cleopatra, like a black queen. Now, I think that's a good thing. I don't think that that's bad. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how her family would feel if she wasn't. Oh, Planet, so Cleopatra really was black. All right, because I'm hearing from people different stories. And I know Ben, poor Ben. Listen, while I listen to Ben, and Ben, he didn't sound racist to me. I think he just gave his point of view. Salute to Mark in the building. Skin like the color of honey. Oh, yeah? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why this show is different. This is not me going at Jada, nothing. I'm happy she's doing production and doing something productive with herself besides being in the entanglement with young boys. But this guy, I listened to what Ben said, this dude right here, and I don't think Ben was being racist. This is my point. You know what I mean? And I know racist. We all got a little bit of racist in us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I do. Like, I'm not racist. I love all people, but I got some kind of racism in me. You know, and the kind that I'm talking about is like, if you steal from me one time, I'm going to believe that you are a thief after that time you steal from me. That's how racist I am. I'm not going to believe that you changed. I'm going to always look at you as a thief, but I'm not going to think that everybody that's your color are all thieves just because you stole from me. Now, that's a different kind of racism right there. You know what I mean? I'm from the UK. Cleopatra is not black. Oh, Pat Phillips. She bathed in milk and got killed by. Oh, wow. See, that's what I needed, Pat. That's what I needed, Pat. Because I don't know. You know what I mean? I lived in Europe for a while, heard from the Arabs Cleopatra was honey skinned. See, look, that's what I'm saying. Jada Pinkett, any attention after Will's? Oh yeah, look, Jay, you ain't lying. I believe that too. But you got to listen to this dude though, because I really didn't feel like he was being racist. I just think that he was kind of speaking his mind. But I'll let y'all tell me what y'all think about him. This is Ben right here. Ben is the guy that Jada Pinkett called the Peckerhead. Shout out to Paul. Let's listen to Ben with this Cleopatra thing. Paul, I don't know about Cleopatra. I'm finding out. You know what I mean? I want to watch the series, but I want to make sure that I'm really understanding this woman's culture and where she really come from. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Smash that like button, guys. Listen to Ben.
Cleopatra series produced by noted Egyptologist and historical expert Jada Pinkett Smith. This is the weirdest Hollywood story of the day. So Netflix has now announced that Jada Pinkett Smith is doing a docu-series on Cleopatra because she's an Egyptologist. Did you know that? Jada Pinkett Smith? Like, there's nobody in America who knows more about the empire.
Now, I feel like he was being sarcastic right here, but I think Ben was being funny. See, you love Ben? See, and I'm listening to Ben. I thought Ben was funny. I didn't think Ben was a racist.
The rule in Hollywood nowadays that any character can be played by a black person, but no black character can ever be played by anyone else. The latest example of this is that Netflix has now come out with a new Cleopatra series produced by noted Egyptologist and historical expert Jada Pinkett Smith. This is the weirdest Hollywood story of the day. So Netflix has now announced that Jada Pinkett Smith is doing a docu-series on Cleopatra because she's an Egyptologist. Did you know that? Jada Pinkett Smith? Like, there's nobody in America who knows more about the empire of the Ptolemies than Jada Pinkett Smith. And the racially ambiguous queen is now being depicted as black in the Queen Cleopatra docu-series. Here we go.
Cleopatra was trying to save the country that she loved from destruction.
I did what I had to do to protect what is mine.
This is a woman exercising power.
Cleopatra was a Ptolemaic ruler. The very first Ptolemy is a general of Alexander the Great.
It's possible that she was an Egyptian.
I imagine her to have curly hair like me and a similar skin color.
I remember my grandmother saying to me, I don't care what they tell you in school, Cleopatra was black.
She has become an icon.
I'm a god.
I don't know what they tell you in school is pretty good.
Her story
Summary
resonates
of this.
with every woman.
I don't care what they tell you in school is a really, really good summary of this. Okay, for people who don't know anything, like literally anything about world history, let me explain that Cleopatra was probably of Greek extraction. The reason that we say this is because she was almost undoubtedly of Greek extraction. Okay, she was part of the Ptolemaic Empire. Here's how it worked. After Alexander the Great conquered vast parts of North Africa and the Middle East, and then died, this would be in the 4th century BCE, there was a giant sort of conflict that broke out among his chief generals. Okay, there was the Seleucid Empire. That was one area. One of the empires was the Ptolemaic Empire, right? Ptolemy. Okay, Ptolemy was one of his regional governors, and he ended up taking over that area. He was Greek. All of his descendants were therefore from him. They were Greek. The notion that Cleopatra was black is silly. Again, you're allowed to do this in Hollywood because, of course, the only thing that matters is our weird parochially American perception of what race matters. It's super, super strange. By the way,
See, now I don't feel like Ben said anything that was racist to me. I think he's just speaking in common sense of what of history that he has of Cleopatra. You know what I'm saying? So for her to call him a racist peckerhead, I don't think that is right for Jada to do that because I listened to Ben a few times and I think he's just reacting to it and he's giving his opinion on his truth of this. Like I told you guys, I don't know who Cleopatra is. People are saying she was black. People are saying that she was white. I don't know. But I gotta bring whatever juice that I get from this Smith family. I'm not gonna, I'm not here to bash her about her marriage and how she is as a wife. She's the one producing this series. So I want to know if I'm watching this, if this is, accurate. So when did Cleopatra become black? See, I don't even know, E! Entertainment. I don't know who Cleopatra is. I'm just finding out. And poor Ben then got called a peckerhead. Okay, and I'm saying Pecker, Ben, I'm putting a filter on it. She said the D word. You know? And Ben, I'm trying to filter it because I don't know. You can have family, different people watching this, and they know that, wow, Jada Pinkett called this man a pecker head. And I'm looking at your head right there. I don't see a pecker, Ben. And you got some dark eyebrows and you got the Tom Cruise look from back in the day. You know what I mean? But you don't got a pecker head, Ben. And you ain't said nothing racist that I heard. You know what I mean? But let me see. Cleopatra was 6A honey skin. I lived in Egypt. I know from Egyptians. Oh, see what I'm saying? That's why I came on here to y'all. Now you saying she had, hold on, she had honey skin. What's honey skin? Like a honey bun? Like yellow with the honey bun, the glaze on the honey bun? Like, or was it peanut butter? Or was it vanilla wafer? Look, Paul cracking up. Hold on, let me see. She was most definitely an African woman. Oh, see, Jeffrey said she was an African woman. That's why I needed y'all guys. Because I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't have the knowledge. So I don't usually speak on shit I don't know. But this is when it's in the Smith family, I gotta bring what's new to y'all. Let me see. I'm Middle Eastern. There's a lot of Middle Eastern people. Hold on, we have olive skin, light brown eyes. Oh shit. Oat shade skin, also white skin. Okay. We are not your typical black/white the way the West describes us. She was Greek. See, you know what? That's why I love y'all. Cause see, button, guys. Y'all gotta smash it just from what she said. That was so wonderful how she just broke it down. She went to the eyes, she went to the hair, she went to the skin texture. Y'all gotta smash that like button. When someone does something wonderful like that, y'all got to slap that like button like it's Will Smith. You know, and then y'all still ain't slapped the motherfucker. Her skin was the color of honey. No, Jamil Brown. Oh, shit, light brown. See? That's what I'm trying to come to y'all. But do you think that Ben said anything racist? Because I didn't hear it. Let me see. Look, I almost forgot her name again. Cleopatra is as much a African as you are, Jamel. You saying she my complexion? No, Cleopatra couldn't been this way, motherfucker. I'm all nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Straight from the ghetto. I had a penitentiary number. You know what I'm saying? When you go to prison, you get a number. I was a number before. I don't think Cleopatra been fought the wars that I fought and smelled the farts that I smell in the penitentiary with my cellmate. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to watch Cleopatra now. Now that I did this and I started looking up shit, I want to know more about this woman. You know what I mean? Jarrell cracking up coming through the building. Let me see. Ben said she was Greek. All right, so to be Gooch, so Ben ain't say nothing racist then. So then why Jada Pinkett just jump off and get mad at Ben because Ben is speaking what he feel that, I mean, Ben was giving his point of view. Because look, I'm not side taking when it comes to this, y'all. I love every race of person that treats me right. If you don't treat me fucking right, I don't give a fuck what color you is. Fuck you. You a peckerhead? You know what I'm saying? I treat everybody the way that they treat me. You know what I mean? You treat me good, a complexion don't come with that shit with me. You know what I mean? If you are a racist motherfucker and you say something racist to me, you will get slapped like Will Smith. Trust and believe me. And you're not gonna be able to finish the show where you showing off in front of whoever you showing off in front of, you ain't gonna be able to finish after a slap from me. But I don't deal with people like that. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? So when I see that somebody's ignorant, I stay away from them. You understand what I'm saying? But like I told y'all, we all got a little bit of something in us. You know what I'm saying? Because I profile motherfuckers all the time. If I meet you and you start talking and your breath stink, I'm gonna assume that you's the stinky breath motherfucker. And you might have just only had your breath stinking that one day, but I'm just gonna think from now on, is that racist? Because I think your breath fucking stink because the first time I smelled that motherfucker it stunk, so I expect you to be a stinking breath motherfucker. You know, now let's just say if whatever color you are, I'm not gonna think because I smelled a white person or a black person breath and it stunk that all white and black people got some shitty ass breath. Cause I smelled shitty breath on every fucking culture of motherfuckers. And I'm talking about these was relatives too, and close friends. Straight up. One of my kids got some stinking breath, but I'm not gonna say which one. I love all my kids to death, but one of my kids, I'm like, you got your mother's breath. That wasn't my breath. You got that from your mother. Real shit. But I think that it's wrong that Jada just jumping out the window and then making this as a race thing. What color was the girl? The woman, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't matter. Donald in this building coming from motherfucking Vegas. Donald, I'm trying to learn about Cleopatra. I'm trying to learn. My brother has whole hair and he is described as oak skin color in his ID. Yes, your ID is the Middle East states your skin tone / color. Mine. Okay. Chris didn't say anything about race, still got slapped. You know what, Sandra, you're right. That didn't have nothing to do with that. That was black on black slap. Two black motherfuckers just slapped each other. It didn't matter. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying. It don't matter. That's why I was surprised that Jada got mad at this man and said that he was a peckerhead, a racist peckerhead, and all he did was just say his knowledge of Cleopatra. I didn't know who the fuck Cleopatra was. Honestly, I thought Cleopatra was the Pamela Anderson, the white girl with the big titties. I didn't know who the fuck. I said, who the fuck is that? Sound like a stripper. Cleopatra is coming up to perform next. Get your dollars and your quarters ready. I didn't know, guys. I apologize. Cleopatra people, I didn't know who Cleopatra was. All right? Never heard of it. I done been in Egyptian hotel rooms and everything, but I don't know motherfuckers like that. I don't come from that. That's why when Ben said it, Ben said, if you don't know your history, you know what I'm saying? And Ben, let me tell you something, Ben. I'm not in this motherfucker saying that I know about the history. I just know the history about Jada Pinkett. And I know if she called you a racist peckerhead, you are probably paranoid because she could have probably told Will to slap you the next time if they run into you somewhere. That's a scary thing to get Jada Pinkett upset. You see when she made that face at Will? Last time she made that face at Will, he just went on a slap-a-thon. And you might be the one getting slapped, Ben, for no reason. So that's why I wanted to put this out here and let people hear what you said, Ben. And I didn't think you said nothing racist. You said something that was funny, but I don't think it was racist, Ben. Richard in the motherfucking house. Richard. Christopher said, Jamil, Christopher from Barnabas is back again. Salute to you. Look, see, when Jamil can't read what y'all say, I'll like sound it out and try to get around it. But Ben, I made sure I did some homework too, Ben. Most probably thought Cleopatra was a rapper. Dog, you know what? Honestly, when you say Cleopatra as a rapper, back in the day when I heard Cleopatra's name, I thought she was like, it was like a rock star. To be honest, I did think that Cleopatra was like a musician. You know what I'm saying? That was bad to the motherfucking bone. Like, motherfucking Rolling Stones or the Google Dolls. I thought she was like a rock star. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? Marlon in the building. Marlon, look, Jada Pinkett's at it again, dude. And this, I'm not even here to talk about her as wife. This is not an entanglement, Marlon. Jada said she gonna slap this man with the dark eyebrows and the Tom Cruise hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? This is Tom Cruise back in the 80s. And Tom Cruise got so much great surgeons. Tom could still look like he's young. I think Tom Cruise like 113 years old, and Tom Cruise still look like he in his 30s. You know what I'm saying? But she talking about slapping this man all because he said that Jada Pinkett is pretty much a fucking joke. This is what he was saying. Jada knows nothing. She should look up history. And you know what, Pat? That's what Ben said. That's what Ben motherfucker said. You know what I mean? Jamil, come to Birmingham and perform your stand-up here, Christopher. Chris, I got you, bro. Like, as time progressed, I'm on my way. But I'm telling you, when I listen to Jada Pinkett say that and call him a peckerhead, when the last time any guys on here that somebody called you a peckerhead? And she didn't say pecker. I just put that in the caption. She said the D-head. You know what I'm saying? All because he spoke his fucking feelings about Jada. Soon as I heard her call him a D-head, first thing went into my head was Michael Jackson. The thing about my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. Dun, 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 dun. I met Jada Pinkett on a Saturday, and she turned August Alsina gay, but I went and told Will Smith, and he tried to slap me in back of my head. But the thing about that lady, it don't matter if you're black, if you smack left or right. I don't know where that song came from, guys. I have no clue. It just happened just now. Sean in the motherfucker building. Guys, look, y'all going up. We going up. We need the likes to go up along with us. As we come through, we got to slap that like button because it's going down. Cleopatra, Netflix special. I got to go check it out. Word, you're hilarious like a natural. Thank you, Jarrell. I'm trying, man. I got my motherfucker. Hold, guys. Where is my monster? I don't know where. Oh, shit, my monster's all the way over there. Y'all know I'm on one. Fuck it, I'm on one. Signs and dance too. Slap it like Chris Rock's face. That's what I'm trying to tell him, Jarrell. That motherfucker's got to smack that motherfucker. All on the floor. Give me some more. Ben, listen, dude. Like I said, Ben, I watched you talk like 3 or 4 times. You didn't say nothing racist, in my opinion. You said some funny shit. I'm a comedian, so I got black jokes. I got white jokes. Any of my shit is fire. No matter who I'm talking about. If I'm talking about niggas, I'm talking about niggas. If I'm talking about white motherfuckers, I'm talking about white motherfuckers. And it's going to all be funny. If I'm talking about Chinese motherfuckers, it's going to be funny. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have my burgundy belt at the same goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? Peace, old head. What's going on with you, G? I saw your video too, Hassan. I saw your Jamil Peterson diss record. Just know that. I wanted to laugh on that motherfucker. I was watching you. You had the mask on. You had me cracking up, dude. Just know that. You know what I mean? I still love you, OG. It's all good. We got smoke for everyone. Yes, indeed. Yep, life stories, TV. I still got love for you. And I watched your video, motherfucker. And you had me laughing the whole entire video. Just know that. Nigga, you had me cracking up. That's the type nigga I am. I don't, like, as long as the motherfucker don't, you know what I mean? And it's all love, and I can look at it and enjoy it and crack up. Man, it's all love. I was dying laughing. But Jada Pinkett, you should not be saying that this man was a racist just because he spoke about Cleopatra. And I don't know shit about Cleopatra, but I'm finding out from y'all. This is why I know I could depend and count on y'all motherfuckers to let me know. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you, old heads. Yeah, bro. I watched your video. I was cracking the fuck up. And I had my woman watching it with me. You had me cracking up. You was talking about, yeah, he got his woman back. You know what I mean? And that's not even her. I've been in a whole brand new relationship, man, for months. Almost 8 months. But we was sitting back cracking up. I said, man, he a good motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? And he's funny as shit, too. I had her laughing. Motherfucker. Off you. Real shit. I ain't like that, man. I love it. You are so funny and such a real guy. I really love you. I love you too, Mad Minds. Salute to everybody coming in. Cleopatra, Netflix special. Jada Pinkett produced the motherfucker. Now I'm finding out if this woman was black or white. That's what I want to know. Whatever you know about Cleopatra, I want y'all to tell me. God damn it, tell me. And Ben, I'm here, Ben. I'm trying to take up for you. Because if she get Will Smith after you, he already working on Bad Boys 4 right now. And I'm seeing Will Smith jumping, climbing roofs and all that. It seemed like Will's still strong after that slap. So I don't want him to try to slap you, accuse you of being racist, because basically you calling Netflix out for letting Jada Pinkett produce some shit, and Jada don't know what the fuck she talking about. That's what I got out of what Ben was saying. Listen to Ben, guys.
Than Jada Pinkett Smith. And
Go ahead, Ben.
It's the rule in Hollywood nowadays that any character can be played by a black person, but no black character can ever be played by anyone else. The latest example of this is that Netflix has now come out with a new Cleopatra series produced by noted Egyptologist and historical expert Jada Pinkett Smith. This is the weirdest Hollywood story of the day. So Netflix has now announced that Jada Pinkett Smith is doing a docu-series on Cleopatra because she's an Egyptologist. Did you know that? Jada Pinkett Smith? Like, there's nobody in America who knows more about the empire of the Ptolemies than Jada Pinkett Smith. And the racially ambiguous queen is now being depicted as black in the Queen Cleopatra docu-series. Here we go.
Cleopatra was trying to save the country that she loved from destruction.
I did what I had to do to protect what is mine.
This is a woman exercising power.
Cleopatra was a Ptolemaic ruler. The very first Ptolemy is a general of Alexander the Great.
It's possible that she was an Egyptian.
I imagine her to have curly hair like me and a similar skin colour.
I remember my grandmother saying to me, I don't care what they tell you in school, Cleopatra was black.
She has become an icon.
I'm a god.
I don't know if they tell you in school is a pretty good
Her story
summary of
resonates
this.
with every woman.
I don't know if they tell you in school is a really, really good summary of this. Okay, for people who don't know anything, literally anything about world history, let me explain that Cleopatra was probably of Greek extraction. The reason that we say this is because she was almost undoubtedly of Greek extraction. Okay, she was part of the Ptolemaic Empire. Here's how it worked. After Alexander the Great conquered vast parts of North Africa and the Middle East, and then died, this would be in the 4th century BCE, there was a giant sort of conflict that broke out among his chief generals. Okay, there was the Seleucid Empire. That was one area. One of the empires was the Ptolemaic Empire. Ptolemy. Okay, Ptolemy was one of his, and he ended up taking over that area. He was Greek. All of his descendants were therefore from him. They were Greek. The notion that Cleopatra was black is silly. I mean, again, you're allowed to do this in Hollywood because, of course, the only thing that matters is our weird, parochially American perception of what really matters. Super, super strange. By the way, we actually have sculptures of Cleopatra. It's not as if there's like nothing to dictate what Cleopatra looked like. There's a Roman sculpture of Cleopatra from like the mid-1st century. It's to Rome, and she looks Greek because she was probably Greek. It was amazing. The entire Hollywood crowd went totally nuts when it turned out they were trying to cast Gal Gadot as Cleopatra. Gal Gadot undoubtedly looked a lot more like Cleopatra than anybody who's being cast in this particular production. Now, again, you can cast however you want, but I've noticed a certain pattern in Hollywood, which is that people who clearly are not black are now being cast as black. But if you ever did the reverse, then it would be no way, right? That would be racism of the highest order. In fact, you'll recall that.
See, now, you see what I'm saying, guys? I don't feel like Ben. Tell me Ben was real talk in the building. Now, Ben wasn't being racist, right? We play a slave in this. What, in Cleopatra? I gotta see it. G, Life Stories TV, I got to watch it. It just came up, and I just know, I get the DMs from Jada, the Smith family, and this was the latest shit with Jada. And I looked Ben up, because I wanted to see if the dude said something racist. Like, why did she call him a racist peckerhead? You know what I'm saying? But all that, and I started to watch other people react to this Cleopatra Netflix special that Jada Pinkett producing, and they're pretty much saying the same thing. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what to believe, guys. Salute to all in the chat of Jamel. Yes. Salute to you, man. Richard. Hold on. Cleopatra had an entanglement with... Oh, see, so Cleopatra had a entanglement. Nobody told me. See, I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? All I know is what to get to the center of the monster pop, guys. You know what I mean? When you start to see dents in the can, that's when you know it ain't much left in this motherfucker. When you start to see the dents, that's when you like, that nigga tore that motherfucker up. Smash that like button, guys. Love you, man, and enjoy your show. Mad Mind Love, I love you too, God damn it. And I will always love you. Love. It's so wonderful when you tell a motherfucker you can't even see what they look like that you love them. Just because you could just feel it. You could feel the love. You could feel the motherfucking vibration. Like Marky Mark. You know what I'm talking about? Come on. Feel it. Feel the vibration, goddammit. Ben is more about facts. See, all right, Pat. See, Pat confirmed it. Ben is speaking the fucking facts. Okay, Jada? So you can't just take everything out on these motherfuckers. Now, the good thing about this is, don't blame Ben for all this because other people is talking, and I got some motherfucking other people talking. Real talk, New York in this bitch. Newark, let me put some respect on your shit. Hold on, what'd he say? You know she wanted, hold on, what'd he say? You know she want to make it like will return her feet. Okay, now you know what? This supposed to be a comeback for Jada Pinkett. You know what I mean? Pretty much because of all the bullshit that she's been going through. You know what I mean? I'm on Roku, so she's Cleopatra was Greek. See, now I just got something from a good guy that came from the top of my thing. Chad just hit me up on the top of the thing. I can't see shit. It's like when you send a cash app. I can see it come on the screen, but I can't, you dig me. But anyway, there's another woman. Now, after I was listening to Ben, I said, okay, I didn't see what Ben said racist. Okay? I know what racism is. I'm not racist, but I know what it sounds like. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, I didn't get it. So let me look at more motherfuckers. Cleopatra was like Egyptian Kim K. Oh, so she looked like Kim Kardashian when she had the Ray J sex tape. Like that kind of Egyptian, because her eyes was looking different when she was putting Ray J's cock in her mouth. She kind of looked that kind of Kim Kardashian color. Okay. Mixed with the Ray J pop in her mouth. All right. Jada don't need any more attention. And this is crazy because I was thinking once they said Jada's producing a Netflix special, this was supposed to be a good thing. But now people are saying that she's told the fuck off. It's like, I don't know if Jada does shit to cause controversy or not. That's what I'm starting to think. Like, she might have knew motherfuckers was going to be on this shit. You know what I mean? Now she can go coast her home back to didn't work. Wow. Listen, there's another woman that spoke, and I want to shout her out because she helped me too. She calls him Peckerhead and got mad with Chris mentioning about G.I. Jane jokes. You know what, Heaven, you ain't lying. She calling motherfuckers Peckerheads. You know what I'm saying? But then when Chris Rock called her G.I. Jane, she put a hit slap out on him. She put a hit slap. You ever motherfucker put a hit out on a motherfucker, but the hit is a slap? I've never seen that before. I thought a hit out was supposed to be death. It was something that lasts forever. She put a slap out on that motherfucker. She said, Will, I want you to go up that motherfucker and do something that the world is never going to forget. Go up there and slap Chris Rock. The night of your motherfucking, it's supposed to be your day. It's my day. I don't like what he said. And she running around calling motherfuckers peckerheads. Jada, that is so fucking hurtful. I don't know when the last time I was called a penis head. And I wasn't called a penis head by a woman. It was one of my good friends. We grew up together and we were making fun of each other and he called me a penis head and then I called him a fucked up name back. That's what guys do. You know, and you call this man a peckerhead. Now, I've been looking at his head, like, as I'm watching the videos with him talking at his head. Poor Ben. Ben, the two of us need look no more. We both found out what we're looking for. Ben, I don't know if you knew, Michael Jackson had a pet rat that was named Ben. That was the Ben song I was just singing, Ben. But listen to this lady right here. And I want to give her a props, you know what I'm saying? And I want to shout her name out. I tried to get your name right. Her name is Oak Lanua. Lanu, if you watching this, sweetheart, Oak Lanu. Let me see. Oak Lanu, sweetie, I can't really pronounce your name, honey. I am from the ghetto, okay? So I come from Ebonics. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I talk ghetto. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really, you know what I mean? But you'll understand what I'm saying. But I talk real, you know? But then I got times I can talk proper than the motherfucker. I can talk more proper than the properest motherfucker. You know what I mean? She got the nerve to call somebody a peckerhead, right? But got mad at Chris. Yeah, now listen to this woman. This is when I found out about the Cleopatra. This is, because I said, all right, I listened to Ben. Let me hear what this woman say. Or if Cleopatra was black or white or whatever. And this woman going to tell you right here. And shout out to her.
And welcome back to another episode of A Ravenclaw Rants, which is where my nerdy ass rants about whatever the hell I want to rant about. And today we're going to be talking about Jada Pinkett Smith and her Cleopatra documentary. Okay, because I have thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. Okay, so her intention with this, Jada Pinkett Smith's intention with this, as far as wanting to uplift and have African queen representation for like her daughter and stuff. That's a beautiful thought. That's a beautiful intention. That's a beautiful idea and concept to work with. And we definitely need that. Like, there's so many iconic African queens that could be talked about. And so when the trailer came out for it being Cleopatra, and while Cleopatra is iconic, and she's iconic in certain ways, like certain things she did, she was very intelligent, she was very smart, she was very tactical, like she knew many languages, she knew what she was doing, but she was still a colonizer, okay? We're not going to ignore that fact. She was still a colonizer. In the trailer, there's a part where this lady basically says, I don't care. My grandma told me when I was little, I don't care what they tell you in school, Cleopatra was black. And that's the part of the trailer that really tripped people up. And then the portrayal of Cleopatra as being black in the documentary, it's a lot of misinformation. Why is it a lot of misinformation, Abby? What are you talking about? Yeah, Cleopatra was white, okay? She was white. She was Greek Macedonian, okay? So
See, now this woman said that Cleopatra was white. Okay, this is what she said. And I was listening to her because I've been trying to do my research and my homework on Cleopatra. You know what I mean? This is not about Jada being entangled. We all know it. This is Jada trying to rebuild herself, but somehow she's doing shit that's getting these kind of results. So smash that like button and shout out to this young light-skinned vanilla wafer woman that's telling her goddamn feelings on this. At the end of the day, Cleopatra did, and everyone has a vision of her. And you know what, Planet? I agree with that too. I feel like everybody does have a right to have their own vision. Yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't affect her family, where her family's saying, well, what the fuck is you lying about my daughter or lying about, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like everybody should have that. Hold on, what did he say? The first thought, Cleopatra, oh my God, Marlon, funny than motherfucker. Probably I was olive skin. You know what I mean? Yo, listen, light skin, she is telling it how it is, and I had listened to her. She helped me with my homework. I want to thank
that's
you.
like upper Greek, like not.
I'm learning about the Greek, guys.
Like not where lower, where you're getting more like of the brown, like people. No. She was upper Greek, in that region, and that's where her family comes from. We have her entire like family tree, basically, and she's like related to Alexander the Great. She is very white. There were portraits, pictures, sculptures done of her features, like paintings done of her, commissioned by her, approved by her, of people that were there with her, that spent time with her, that captured her. And in every single one of those, she was white, like super white, like white, like white. Okay. So not only do we have her family tree, not only do we know that her family intermix, like brother and sister will mix to keep the bloodline pure. So you can't be like, Abby, but it could be like some African blood in there from blah, blah, blah. No. They intermix. It's not there. It does not exist. The logic does not exist there. So not only do we know all of these things, we have paintings of her that were commissioned by her. Cleopatra is very well documented. Okay, period. Argue with your mother. She's very well documented. to then come online and then post this trailer and then have someone in that documentary that you're doing of Cleopatra be like, oh yeah, Cleopatra was black, when we know she wasn't, is rewriting history in a way that is just obscene. Because one of the things about Cleopatra, even though she was very well loved by Egyptians in some parts, specifically because she actually tried to give a fuck. That was kind of her thing. She tried. And when I say she tried, I mean like she actually learned the Egyptian language. Previous like rulers and even certain members of her family and the people who were ruling Egypt, they did not care about the people. They just wanted to rule Egypt, right? So they didn't really care about connecting, learning, not a concern. She actually tried to, on French, to like learn to connect. And so she gains a kind of kinship with the people in that way. But she was very tactical. She was still playing, she was literally a colonizer. She was still playing colonial games. Like she was really, her whole entire, what she was doing was with colonizers. Like it was still like appeasing colonizers, appeasing like the people who wanted to take control of Egypt, all of these kind of things. She tried to advocate for the people here and there, but she was still herself a colonizer, and her whole entire bloodline is literally colonizers. And
so there you have it. So what I'm hearing, and shout out to this young woman right here, that Cleopatra allegedly, well, I don't know if I want to say allegedly, but people saying she black, people saying she white. I had to bring it to y'all because y'all know anything that goes on in that family, whether it's an entanglement, whether August Alsina goes back over there and starts smashing the whole family again, whether Will Smith slaps somebody on the set of Bad Boys 4, anything that happens, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Like Diana Ross out this motherfucker. Guys, straight up. She's sounding like she played Dolly House with her ladies. She's dead 100 years ago. Yeah, man. But listen, like I said, I had to bring it to y'all, and I wanted to give Ben's point of view because Jada Pinkett, you're wrong for calling this man a peckerhead. I wonder how Ben's wife or his girlfriend or they feel that you calling. And I know you don't give a fuck, Jada, because a lot of people that call Will Smith all kinds of penis heads and different things like that, and a-holes and b-dicks and oh, see, y'all done had me say the D word. Shit, fuck it. But anyways, Jada, that's wrong, okay? It's cool that you depicted whatever how you wanted to depict it, long as you depicting this woman as like you said, a queen and all that good stuff, I think it's okay. But if people in her family feel some kind of way, then that's something different. You know what I mean? Crack and hold Jada. He said, mention at least I don't have a blowing ball shot out from DC. Salute to DC and the motherfucker. You dig me? Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of black woman played. What the hell? Look, I done forgot the woman's name. Look, I can't read for a motherfucker. But it's a lot, yeah, and you know what? And I was seeing that. Cleopatra, man, my bad. It was a lot of different people that played her. A lot of, and I don't think that it's nothing wrong with whoever plays her. Just play the role, play it good. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to, say something to Jada. Jada, you're wrong. You shouldn't call this man a peckerhead when there's other people saying the same thing. Then she should be a peckerhead. Then you should call me a peckerhead. And if you call me a peckerhead, please say it online because I'm going to be cracking the fuck up and I'm going to share the video and I'm going to react to being called a peckerhead. But salute to everybody. I'm going to bring y'all some real good, new, juicy shit tomorrow. And this was another great episode of Slap to the Future, guys. Starring Cleopatra out this motherfucker. Oh, shit.